You ever get hit with a memory so vivid that it makes you wonder if you ever actually left it behind? I get that sometimes. Usually when I see some smug kid in a scarf drinking overpriced espresso and calling it a personality. Reminds me of Liberty City. Ah, Liberty City. I went to college there. Not the fancy part, no. I lived in Broker, 2 floors above a deli, across from a guy who owned 3 pit bulls and 1 shirt. It was cold, crowded, loud, and I loved it. That city had grit. You didn't go to class because you wanted to learn. You went because it was the only building with central heat. The radio stations were better. The bagels were real, and if you got mugged, at least it was personal. None of this corporate, algorithm-approved crime you get out here in Vinewood. I remember cutting class to sit in a diner with some friends, talking about philosophy, music, politics, mostly trying to impress girls who would later pretend not to know us. It wasn't glamorous, but it felt like we were all going somewhere. And even if that somewhere was just back to our crumbling studio apartments with 1 working burner and a roommate named Scab, at least it was ours. I miss it. Not enough to move back, don't get me wrong. My joints don't do winter anymore, but yeah, sometimes I wish I could walk down those gray streets again, dodging cabbies and falling air conditioners, just to remember what it was like to be young and stupid and full of impossible plans. All right, enough of that. Let's shift our focus back to the phones and the young, stupid, impossible plans of Vinewood.
Tommy, I only have 1 question for you. Did you hit the nut today?
All right. Hold the phone. We've got someone on the line who I genuinely love, which is rare for this show. Calling in from the greatest falafel joint on the West Coast. No debate. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Ahmed from Nutbuster in Vespucci. Ahmed, what's up, buddy?
Tommy, my brother, you are still alive. My mother asks me every week, how is that sweet man with the shoulders like a disappointed poet?
Oh, she says that? Shoulders like a poet, huh? Oh, my God. Hey, tell your mother I'm still single and I'm still emotionally malnourished.
She says you need an iron and a wife. Come to dinner. She will feed you. Braid your hair, teach you Arabic insult.
I already know a few, thanks to your falafel. Last time I ate there, I insulted myself in the mirror. It was too good, Ahmed. I was like, hey, Tommy, why do you even try to cook? You know?
You try cooking? This is why you look so sad in the eyes.
I do look sad in the eyes. You're not wrong. Listen, man, I meant to ask. You never let me pay. Ever. I show up with cash, card, coupon. I try to slip a 20 in the tip jar. Your cousin tackles me. You guys are crazy. Come on, take my money.
No, you do not pay at Nutbuster. Not you. You bring good energy. You make my mother feel like she is watching tragic French movie just by walking in. You are the art, Tommy.
I'm not art. Unemployed, essentially. That's what you're sensing. A lack of purpose.
Exactly. You are the soul of Los Santos. Lost, underpaid, smell like cigarette, and bad dream. That is our brand, and you don't pay. You elevate. Every time you walk in, people ask, is that sad man famous? And I say to them, no, but he should be.
Ahmed, you're going to make me cry on the air. Don't do this to me, man. I haven't cried since the Sprunk recall.
Oh, do not drink that poison, Tommy. That is why my cousin, he cannot blink right.
Anyway, look, if you're listening out there, Nutbuster, Magellan and Cortez, go. Eat, order the plate with the red sauce. Don't ask what's in it. Just let it happen to you.
Yes, the mystery plate. It's different every time. Sometimes it's romantic. Sometimes it fights you.
Yeah, that's how I would describe dating me.
Tommy, my friend, if I were single and less married, I would still not date you because you are a man. But I would watch you date someone else, and I would feel proud.
That's the most honest love I've ever been offered, Ahmed. Thank you.
Oh, also, if you come by tonight, I will give you new dessert. It is frozen fig stuffed with tahini and regret. You will love it.
I don't doubt that one bit. I will be right over, Ahmed. Listen, I got to go to commercial, buddy. Thank you so much for calling in. You know I always love to hear from you. You tell your mother I love her, I miss her, and she may be the only one who's ever truly cared for me.
I will tell her. And Tommy, remember, condoms are a scam. Real men risk everything for legacy. Come to Nutbuster.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. Thank you for listening to Vinewood Public Access. Don't go anywhere.
You're listening to The Bottom Line every morning on Vinewood Public Access. We cover business, power, and the winners who deserve both. Frankly, you're lucky a show like this still exists. Answering the hard questions so you don't have to. Where capitalism isn't just a system, it's the system. The Bottom Line with Blaine Bartleby. Thank you for your service.
You're tuned in to Vinewood Public Access.
Vinewood?
Public Access.
Because, what are we even doing right now? Listen up.
All right. We've got someone on the line claiming they witnessed something deeply disturbing at a private event in the hills. Caller, you are live on Vinewood Public Access. What's up?
Yeah, thanks, Tommy. So, this happened a few nights ago at one of those, adult parties. Invite only, mansion in Rockford Hills, no phones, masks, upscale kind of thing.
Yeah, I've lived here for 13 years. I've been to an orgy before, man. So what?
Right, so everything's normal and respectful, consensual. It's it's a good vibe. And then this one woman, she starts making these sounds.
What kind of sounds?
I don't know what else to call it, man. She kind of sounded like a dolphin, bro. High-pitched, rhythmic, like a echolocation kind of situation, But it was kind of sensual, maybe. I don't know, but it threw off the whole energy.
Well, maybe she was trying to find a compatible mate across the room using sonar. Who's to say we can't do that? Maybe we can do that.
I'm serious. People were weirded out. You can feel the orgy lose confidence, man.
Yeah, you hate to see it. One misplaced eek, eek, and suddenly it's flaccid panic across the board. Sad day.
It actually wasn't funny. I was having a connection with someone, two someones as a matter of fact, and she screeched like a freaking dolphin, in heat, right behind me, man. Whoa!
Well, to be fair, dolphins are one of the only animals that mate for pleasure, so maybe she's just evolved, I mean, have you considered calling her back? Maybe drop a low frequency, see if she responds.
Man, this is exactly why people don't take this show seriously, bruh.
No, this is not why this show is not taken seriously. There are so many reasons why this show is not taken seriously. This moment that we are in together right now is far from one of them. But I really do appreciate you calling.
I came here for advice, bro. I thought this was public access, not public humiliation. Hey, you're over here mocking me, man. No,
I'm not mocking you, dolphin boy. Maybe I'm mocking you a little bit.
This is a mistake.
Oh, the blowhole hung up. Well, what are you gonna do? But this guy wants me to pity him because he was stuck between two women trying to make a threesome happen and it got difficult. Threesomes should be difficult. Learn how to earn something, you entitled piece of shit. Sorry. All right, enough of that.
Hungry? Of course you are. Come down to Spitroasters Meathouse in West Vinewood, where the portions are huge, the buns are warm, and you always leave satisfied. At Spitroasters, we take our meats seriously. Whether you like it slow cooked, flame grilled, or just dripping in sauce, our staff is trained to handle it with care and both hands. Try our famous double-stack meat tower. It's thick, it's juicy, and yes, it comes with extra napkins. And if you're feeling adventurous, ask about our backdoor special. It's not on the menu, but our chefs know exactly how to sneak it in. Spitroasters Meathouse. We don't judge your appetite. We just feed it.
You're tuned in to Vinewood Public Access. Vinewood Public Access, your home for the wild, weird, and wonderfully dysfunctional.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Vinewood Public Access. While some folks are hitting the club, some other folks are hitting the sack. And that means it is time to tuck your pistols under your pillows and settle in for midnight meditations with Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave. Kev, where's Dave? We'll get him in here. No, you have to get him in here. We can't keep doing this. They are going to revoke the funding from the Wellness Mindful grant thing that you applied for. We need the money, man. No, get him in here. All right, you know what? Fine. No, we can't waste any more time. Angela's not going to be here for the Getaway Chronicles in at least I'll do it. I'll do it. No, it's fine. How hard could it be? He makes the little noises and he has the machine with the stuff. Sorry about that, folks. Unfortunately, Dave is indisposed as per usual. So we will be providing your midnight meditation until Angela arrives to do the Getaway Chronicles. So everybody relax. Everybody just, chill out, take a breath. And there's these are the soothing tones of we're supposed to have here. And then I think we can, there's this machine. He uses this thing. Here, look. You are slowly falling asleep. You are heading off to dreamland. There's a dream of you in a meadow, and there's deer, and you're all alone. But it's very quiet and peaceful, except for the Kevin, this is ridiculous, man. There's no way this is helping anybody going to sleep. You know what? Forget about it. I don't understand why we even do this. They can take the money. This is not putting anyone to sleep. This is going to drive people insane. This is not good. I don't like this. We're done with this. Let's just, okay, we're going to go to the Getaway Chronicles because this is not helping anyone go to sleep. This is terrible.
Some banks are built to keep people out. Others are built to lure them in. Pacific Standard wasn't just a bank, it was a stage. They say the vault was emptied 10 years ago. They say every crew that tries gets a little closer. They say if you pull it off just right, you win something bigger than money. Pacific Standard, a perfect miss. That's how they got 4 fools with complimentary delusions to try again. There was the driver, a getaway man who refused to operate anything that burned gas. Electric is ethical, he said, and insisted on using bikes that sounded like sad toasters. Then there was the hacker, brilliant, jittery, and nursing a breakup so recent it had a visible timestamp. She had 3 screens, 6 burner phones, and 1 emotional support lizard in a hoodie. Her name was Cypher. Crowd control came in wearing a black turtleneck. They didn't bring a gun, they brought a speech. Spoken iambic pentameter told the hostages, "Fear not, for thou art merely unpaid extras in a grand criminal ballet." And then the safecracker. A legend taught by monks in North Yankton claimed he could crack anything with 1 ear and 2 fingers. Also claimed he couldn't work unless blindfolded to commune with the vault's spirit. They met once at a karaoke bar, planned the job between 2 renditions of Baker Street. It was beautiful. Doomed, but beautiful. The day of the job, everything went almost right. The driver synced the timing. Cypher looped the cameras. Theater Kid delivered a monologue about greed. The vault opened like a flower. But there was nothing inside. No cash, no gold, not even a promotional tote bag. And that's when the real twist hit. The bank manager came down the stairs, no panic, no security, just slow clapping like he'd seen this play before. He said, "Nice run. Best one this year. You almost had it." Because this is what really happened. They asked where the money was. He laughed, said vault's been empty since 2015. You think we'd leave actual assets in Vinewood? Turned out Pacific Standard was just a myth kept alive by criminals desperate to believe in perfection. A rite of passage. A test. A trap. A joke. They didn't even get arrested, just sent home. The driver opened a dealership. Cypher started a podcast. Theater Kid booked a role in a Sprunk commercial. The safecracker, still blindfolded, still listening for spirits. Some heists are about money. Others are about pride. This one was about the illusion of control in a city built on chaos. And if you ever try to rob the Pacific Standard Bank, just remember, the only thing behind that vault door is your own reflection. And maybe, if you're lucky, a slow round of applause. This was Pacific Standard, a perfect miss. I'm Angela Steele, and you're still free to leave. This has been the Getaway Chronicles.